Hello, my dear viewers, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can successfully counter the Zumwalt in Tycoon because, quite frankly, in any sort of fight, it's pretty much always going to have the upper hand. It has two very powerful main guns. It has 10 air lock-on and 10 ground lock-on missiles. Additionally, it has a drone, like a Reaper drone or something, I'm not sure, and also has some AI gunners in the back, which can be user-controlled if need be. So yeah, the Zumwalt's pretty overpowered. And so today, I'm going to be showing you some counters to this overpowered bad boy. So, picture this. There's a Zumwalt attacking your base. Well, there's a counter waiting for you in your bunker if you're, I believe the rebirth is 4 or 5, I'm not sure fully. Go into your bunker. I recommend having your shield and bunker closed. And drones. Probably also want to close this, but they can still gas grenade you if they get in your bunker. Or I believe they can up top. I'm not sure if they're able to that way. And every one of these drones is pretty much slower between the destroyer, grenade, and rocket, I believe. I think rocket might be able to go the same speed as the Zumwalt, but it's not really going to help. But you're going to want something like destroyer drone. You're going to want to rely on the Zumwalt's incompetence to blow up the Zumwalt. The main strategy here being use a lot of firepower to blow up the Zumwalt. Like the destroyer drone. It has solid firepower. Yeah. But it's also not faster than the Zumwalt. So you could definitely like try and attach yourself to it. Maybe in the front you could get in. But it'd still be really hard to do. And yeah, the Zumwalt's just now fleeing. And it's faster than me, as you may see. I don't know how he's machine gunning it. But yeah, you could just machine gun it a lot and get it to go away. And the drones can go pretty high, actually, and just, like, camp. And just, like, machine gun. Because you can just do consistent damage. And from what you saw, the Zumwalt got probably around 70% HP. The drones aren't bad for killing the Zumwalts. They probably offer the safest position to kill a Zumwalt if it's just attacking you or just in one space or can't get away from you. Yeah, the drones can go really high up. I think they might have removed the skybox limiter on them, because there was at one time when I was messing around. But yeah, you just go in a drone like destroyer and just use a machine gun on it. I'm still going up. You can also just like throw grenades down at people. Drones are pretty good for some things. But yeah, that'd be the drone counter. Machine gun drone is what you would need, I believe, to actually keep up properly with the Zumwalt. But also, you're pretty unprotected because Zumwalt can take down your shield in like with their main gun, like, really quickly, probably in, like, under a minute, like, 30 seconds-ish, or 20 seconds. You can take down your shield. So, yeah, Zumwalts have a lot of firepower, so you'll have to watch out and not get gas grenaded, which I think the drone, like, your drone spawner's right here-ish or so. And you can just gas grenade people. So, yeah. You still have to watch out for your avatar getting killed, because then your drone just dies. But yeah, drones can be a good counter to Zumwalts, especially if they are incompetent. Otherwise, machine gun drone can work if given enough time. But also, they can use drone EMP, so watch out. And then that'll bring us to the next counter, which is a lot better than that. A lot better than that. So, leaving the bunker, we can still picture basically the same thing. A Zumwalt attacking you or next to your base. Or maybe it's over there, under that bridge or near that bridge. Not under the bridge, that'd be insane, because that bridge doesn't raise. But the next strategy is going to be using any form of guided missile. Any form. VCAC Mephisto, Bradley, ADATS, LOSAT, and BMPT, all of them have guided missiles. Stuff like the K-51 Panther and Abrams could work with their drones, but I don't believe they're actually going to be that effective. But LOSAT has the most guided missiles out of anything. And so what you can do is exploit that. Because I'm not sure if you can even hit me from here. Yeah. He can't hit me with his guided missiles, which, quite frankly, do a lot more damage. We can just do that. Actually, he can't hit me out. But overall, as long as you played safe with a LOSAT or something, you win a war of persistence. I just keep damaging him. He will never damage me back, really, as long as I play it correctly. And then I just have to recharge my missiles. And how much damage have I done to him? Like, a quarter of his health-ish. I missed quite a few of those, like 4 missiles, I believe, or 3. Just use the machine gun now. It does more damage than the destroyer's machine gun, the destroyer drones actually. Because it does 8 and fires a lot faster, I believe. Look at this. You just keep spamming missiles. And as long as, well, they have no allies on the ground to attack you, like, say a vehicle like Mephisto in front of you, or a tank, or maybe a Lavat or something is attacking you, you're basically good to win a war of resistance, because he's already on red HP, like 30%-ish. But yeah, anything with guided missiles can counter the Zumwalt as long as you use cover correctly. Because if you're using cover, you're not going to get hit by his very powerful missiles. Those are some very scary ground missiles. Look at that. He's damaging my fuse box. Very scary. But yeah, now we'll be moving on to the next, well, the next anti-Zumwalt method. And so for the last method, it's just going to be using probably one of the most overpowered vehicles in the game, the DeLorean. Because the DeLorean, you can't lock it with any form of anti-air missile for some reason. Or you could use something like the skydiving plane. But for this, we're going to be using the DeLorean. The best way to fight a Zumwalt, in my opinion, is not to fight the Zumwalt. It's to fight those who are controlling the Zumwalt, the crew. And that's because the biggest weak spot in probably the best vehicle in game isn't going to be the best vehicle in game. It's going to be the crew. So you'd come in here. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You could hide down here in the lower part of the boat. You can just come up here and like kill the captain, which is a friend, so I'm not going to. Maybe you'll go around, do some loop-de-looping. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, the biggest weak spot in the Zumwalt isn't the Zumwalt, or any part of it, generally, I'd say. Besides, if you want to, you could probably argue guided missiles being overpowered, and the Zumwalt not being able to hit you because it's a sea vehicle, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to call it the crew, because that's the quickest way. Or that's my simple thinking, just calling it the crew. But yeah, the weakest part of the Zumwalt is just the crew. However, I'm not sure how good my audience is at fighting people in gunfights. So you might not want to fight the crew. They could be really good players. There's no telling. But yeah, overall, most of these strategies will only work for a single person, because if there's multiple, they could still attack you. Like the drone, they can attack your base. The tank, they can attack your tank. The DeLorean, well, then you're going to the Zumwalt, and you'll probably be fine, to be honest, and if you can actually kill the captain. But overall, those are the main 3 ways I know to counter the Zumwalt. It's just going to be attacking the Zumwalt in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, I hope this video helped you for dealing with Zumwalts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.